I wondered if I could ask you a couple of questions about Finestre, since it's coming back to the Giro.
Yep.
Obviously it's been quite a few years now since you kind of did like that crazy ride. How does that how do you reflect on that now? Like, where does it rank within your performances that you did?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably the most memorable day on the bike for me in terms of the victories I've had in my career. It really was. I mean, obviously attacking so far out, and now it's become a lot more common in the peloton. The guys are doing it. I mean, Frigo did it yesterday, but just watching the classics, even guys are attacking. Almost every classic, guys are attacking further and further from the finish. But back then, it just wasn't something that we saw from GC riders. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was the start of something, but it really was I guess the most memorable day for me.
What do you think is different now that means that riders can do that? I know one thing that you talked about a lot was like nutrition at the time. Like,
exactly. I mean, fueling was a big part of that day for me. And I think that's one thing that's just changed even more now since then, was really to pay a lot more attention to fueling to allow for those kind of performances.
And just thinking about this year in the Giro, you know, like that is obviously the headline climb, but there's kind of fewer mountaintop finishes. How do you think that its inclusion will affect things, or do you think that these days those big climbs are like less impactful?
I mean, the third week of the Giro is definitely a lot more heavily loaded in terms of climbs, but I think a day like that really is one of the standout stages of the Giro, where there's nowhere to hide, and I think teams will really put it all on the line to go for the win.
Chris, one question about Derek G. He's going to the Giro with the ambition of doing a GC. He has the full build-up. What kind of guy is he, and is he a leader? Is he a leader for these kind of races? You feel like he has the personality to have it?
Definitely. I think he's got the personality to be a leader, and certainly the physical capabilities of going for GC himself. I mean, being top 10 in the Tour de France last year, I think the Giro is a great goal for him this year, and I think coming third yesterday is just proof that he's where he needs to be now ahead of the Giro.
What can we expect of him, result-wise?
Yeah, let's see. I mean, it was top 10 in the Tour last year, so I mean, he could, in all things going well, he could be fighting for the victory.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.